Morning, Annalise.
Morning, sir.
You can call me Craig.
Okay.
I'm your case officer. Welcome to the playgroup catch-up.
Thank you.
We have some water for you. Are you comfortable in the temperature?
Yeah, very comfortable.
You're familiar with the fire exit? It's to your left. That's great. Your children? Aaron?
Yes.
Josie?
Yes.
They're being looked after off my colleagues in the centre.
Yes.
You're
yes.
comfortable with that, Annalise?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm happy with her. She's such a good, yeah, take care of my children, good of them.
Okay, that's great. Can we hear on the camera? As you know, I'm your case officer and I'll be conducting this interview. We'd just like to speak to you about a few things because we're aware you've been through a challenging time.
Yes.
Did you move area recently?
Yes. This area is really new. We just moved 3 months ago.
You just moved 3 months ago?
Yeah.
I see. I see. Did you find friends in the area?
Actually, no friend at the moment.
Okay.
And it's really difficult for me, and I just feel a little bit lonely.
A little bit lonely.
Yes, sir.
That's why the play group's great for you all, right?
Yes.
How are the children adjusting to the move?
Josie is fine, but Aaron look like Aaron not happy with the environment, and she just try to not play with other people, other child, and really difficult to make a friend for him.
Interesting you mention Aaron. We agree. Some of our staff have noticed some of Aaron's reluctance to play with other children
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
We expect that's to do with the move, the new area.
I think so.
We'd like to help you with that.
Yeah, thank you.
We'd like to speak to you about other things generally, Annalise. We'd like to make sure there's nothing else happening. We were aware of some tears and bruising recently. You've been quite upset, Annalise.
Yes. Few times your colleague phoned me that I'm crying because of the situation in my house, especially when my husband upset.
Okay, Annalise, thanks for sharing that with me. You are aware if you want to keep private, we understand you don't have to speak about this. This is your choice, Annalise. Do you understand? You do have a choice what you tell us and what you don't tell us.
Yeah.
We do appreciate you sharing some of the strains within the wider family. Is there any other reason why you may have had bruising, Annalise?
I prefer not to talk about it, but my husband, as I said, my husband will upset very upset when I cannot control the child, control both of my children when they're screaming. That's it.
I see, Annalise. So what you're communicating to me is your husband often gets upset when the children are unsettled with your lack of ability to control the children.
Yes.
That's when your husband gets upset, Annalise.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks for sharing that. It is important, Annalise. You're very brave in doing so. We are bound by policies and procedure, Annalise. Rest assured we do have a framework and a codes of practice which can help support and manage these problems.
Okay.
Can I ask, Annalise, is your husband ever violent towards you, whether verbally or whether physically? Would you ever describe your husband's behaviour as violent?
I prefer to not talk about it.
You prefer not to talk about this?
Yes.
Do you feel upset when I make inquiries
No.
and ask to speak about such things, Annalise?
No, I just scared about it. Not upset about to you, but I just scared.
So your feelings when asked about your husband's behaviour, your feelings towards the questioning are fear. You feel fearful about speaking to me about the answer.
Yeah.
I understand. We do have resources and we do have a lot of trained people to support. Do you feel comfortable sharing these stories with us, Annalise?
Yeah.
Are you happy? Are you confident to entrust us to make some improvements in these areas on your behalf, Annalise?
Yes.
Annalise,
Yes.
based on our discussion here this morning, Annalise, based on some of the feedback of my co-workers and our understanding, we still have concerns around some areas, Annalise. We do have concerns about Aaron's antisocial play behaviour. Do you understand our concerns in that area?
Yeah.
Are you happy for me to speak with my colleague about solutions to improve Aaron's behaviour?
Yes, please.
I will do that for you.
Thank you.
Annalise, thanks for trusting me. We also would like to make some more inquiries regarding the bruising and some of the tears you've displayed over recent weeks. We feel we have a duty of care towards you and your family.
Okay.
Do you understand our concerns in this area, Annalise?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for us at the moment, Annalise?
Yes. How about if if you give a solution, is it mean that you will talk to my husband about it, to share to my husband, or you will keep it for you and your colleagues, or how?
First of all,
Because I'm scared to him.
you're scared of your husband.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that, Annalise. It's important information. At the moment, Annalise, our process is simply to collect information.
Okay, thank you.
Nothing will happen until after I've spoken to my supervisor, Annalise.
Yep.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you happy for us to speak to your husband about this situation?
Is it possible at the moment? You don't mention that I spoke to you. You can speak to him, but please don't mention about.
I understand. I understand. There appears to be problems, Annalise. We don't fully understand all the reasons behind the perceived problems. That's why we're making inquiries. It's likely to take around a week, inclusive of me talking to my supervisor. At the moment, we won't speak to your husband as requested. However, my feeling, there are barriers in place. Barriers which are withholding information. I'd also like to share something with you. Part of my policies, procedures, part of my codes of practice, I do have obligations to report.
Okay.
It is important you understand, based on our inquiries, if we do feel there's mistreatment in the family, we are, as an organisation, obliged to report this
Yes.
on your behalf. Do you understand, Annalise?
Yes, I do understand, sir. Thank you.
Great. We're coming to the end of the interview at the moment, Annalise. Do you have any further questions for myself and my organisation?
No, I just want to say thank you. Thank you also for your courage to help to solve this problem.
Okay, Annalise, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you so much as well for your time.
We will be in touch. I'll see you at the centre next week. Goodbye.
See you. Goodbye.